Okay, so we've got the red on there. We'd have to take the monitor off because with the monitor on, it just was too top heavy. Because I'm using the jetpack and it has the HDMI, I could go ultra-thin HDMI cable out to a second monitor. If you're not familiar with the DJI, because it does have two threads at the bottom, I could mount an arm to the bottom and then have the monitor there. To power it, we're using a cable. Again, that just plugs straight into the jetpack of the thing, and then ideally what I do is have it go to a kind of a V-lock battery that would be mounted onto a monopod or something like that, which would give me a bit more to hold on to. So with it, I can kind of play around with it. You can kind of see that it's kind of working. Again, it's not an ideal solution. If you're planning on probably using a red camera, I'd probably go for something more like the Ronin MX over the Ronin S. I guess if you're in a pinch and you want to have like a big kind of tilt shot, you can kind of get away with it. In this particular configuration, I find that it does kind of hit at one spot and it tends to have a little bit of bounce. I could go into the settings in the app and kind of muck around with those to kind of get as close as possible, but yeah, as I said, it still feels, well, first of all, it's heavy. Like, you know, there's no way you'd be holding this with one hand. And the other thing you can kind of see, like when I let go of it, it kind of still has that bounce. So potentially you could balance it, and if I had like a really small pancake lens, I could probably get away with it. And having a smaller kind of lens would give me more clearance at the back there. I thought the 17-40 was like a good option because it does give me a lot more kind of control. If I want to go wider, I can. If I want to go longer, I can. But because it is kind of a little bit longer, you can see that it is kind of producing a little bit of wobble. So yeah, so what do you think? Do you think this is something that you'd kind of be interested in for your camera? Is it something that you think is going to kind of make it a lot easier for you to shoot? Let us know in the comments below, and feel free to ask us questions, and you can always come in and try your own camera out. Thanks.